here, bringing you some ranked priest action on my control priest deck. Kind of low rank here, going up against Cind the Paladin at rank 16. Gonna go ahead and ditch the Shadow Word Death and the Faceless Manipulator. Hang on to that Pyromancer though. Alright, did not really need Prophet Velen in my opening hand, but I'll take the Pyromancer and the Novice Engineer, that's for sure. Nothing to do turn 1, just gonna pass it on over. See what he's got on his turn 1. And he's got nothing. Alright. We're going to do some card draw here. Got that Mountain Giant. Hopefully be able to get him out relatively soon.
Reporting for duty.
Go ahead and trade there so we can't buff off his recruit. And we'll drop another engineer. See what he's got for us on his turn 3. And it's another reinforce. Alright, that'll be another trade with the Novice Engineer, looks like. Nothing else I really want to play this turn, so we're just going to go ahead and take out his recruit. Just going to keep drawing cards so I can play out that Mountain Giant sooner rather than later. Instead, we see reinforce number 3. Brought a lot of reinforcements. Go ahead and drop the Giant, pass the turn. This could absolutely be big game 100. See if he's holding on to one of those. Alright, it is copied instead. That we can absolutely deal with. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Shadow Word Death his Giant. Swing in with our Giant. And just go ahead and heal myself up.
Follow the rules.
Alright, so that's going to effectively neutralize the Giant, but it's still got a whole lot of butt. Now we can start using that as removal instead. Let's see, this turn we will go ahead and drop Prophet Velen. Take out one of his recruits. Pass the turn. Next turn we have a 4 damage Holy Smite. Woe be to our enemies. Leaves us with some damaged minions. We can get some card draw out of our Northshire Cleric. I never know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Northshire? Tell me how to pronounce it in the comments below. Alright, so what's his answer going to be for the tag team of terror? The Mountain Giant and the Prophet. Could see an equality here that would let him wipe the board. Equality Consecrate would be even worse for me.
Reporting for duty.
Gonna go ahead and drop another recruit. What is this? Okay, that is neither an equality nor a consecrate, which leaves me in pretty good shape here. Alright, here is the plan for this turn. Gonna go ahead and drop the Cleric. We're gonna heal our Giant back up and get some card draw going. Going to drop the Pyromancer. We will deal 4 damage to this guy. That'll clear out his taunters.
I foresaw this.
Swing in with those 2. And just go ahead and pass the turn. Would have also Shadow Word pained the Sunfury Protector, but that would have caused my Pyromancer to kill itself off. And that is not necessary. You gotta do something about Prophet Velen. It's clearly the biggest threat at this point. We could see a True Silver Champion to finish it off. There's the Molten Giant. And he brought a Pyromancer of his own. Let's see if he's got an equality to wipe the board. Would have been a silly time to play the Molten Giant if so. Alright, that's going to go ahead and finish off my Pyromancer. This will finish off my Cleric. Alright, plan here. Go ahead and heal this guy back up.
I foresaw this.
Didn't really do a whole lot of good, but what that means is he can now survive the death rattle from my Abomination.
What we do.
And that is just fine. Go ahead and pass it on back. Would love to pull out a Mind Control next turn if this thing stays alive. What he could do is kill this off with a True Silver Champion, then go ahead and trade out the Molten Giant for the Prophet. He attacks the Giant into the Abomination. The Giant is dead. I would love it personally if he played something fun for me to Shadow Madness. I'd also love to draw Holy Fire with this guy still on the board. Lots of great things could come out of my deck next turn. Let's see what happens. Alright, there's the Guardian of Kings. This bodes well for my Prophet living through the turn. Gonna Holy Light himself. Go ahead and make that trade, which will kill off the Giant. Okay, well this is a fantastic draw for me here. We'll go ahead and drop the Twilight Drake, well it can still be real big. Pop the Holy Nova, that kills off his, heals mine back up.
I foresaw this.
And swing in for 8. Alright, what's he gonna do with his 10 mana?
Put your faith in the light.
Tirion Fordring, a great thing to do with 8 mana.
Reporting for duty.
Will it be enough? Let's find out. Alright, here's the first plan. We're gonna steal that guy. We're gonna use it to pop the shield. And we're gonna kill that off with the Prophet. Gonna swing in for 5. And we'll go ahead, heal him up. Doesn't really buy us a whole lot. He can still finish it off with the Ashbringer. And we'll pass the turn on back. Alright, there's Lay on Hands. He's got a whole bunch of heal power in his deck, apparently. Probably looking to finish off Prophet with the Ashbringer. I'd put him to 6 life. I can only do 5 damage with what I've got on the board next turn.
Reporting for duty.
And he decides to swing for the face instead. Okay. Alright, well.
Is someone injured?
He's at 13 life. I can do 12 so far. And we're going to finish him off with his own recruit.
To battle.
Alright, this has been GK's Control Priest deck. If you liked what you saw, please click like and subscribe to help us grow our channel, and stop by 2ppressstart.com for articles and deck lists and strategy guides, links to our videos, and all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.